What's up, guys? How y'all doing? Cosmic Carrier here, bringing another World of Tanks video, and I'm doing kind of like a quick, I guess, channel update. I guess, I hit a month or two ago. I hit 2K subs, 500 vids uploaded, 1 year in, and I said after 1 year I was kind of step back, take a look at the big picture, and reevaluate and decide where I want to go from here. And this is the path I have chosen. I've paid my dues. I've done my work. I committed to 1 year. I did 1 year, and we're good, and we're good, and now my channel is kind of, before it was like this big bombastic 80s rock band type of channel, and with big massive videos and big massive episodes and big massive series and editing, up the yazoo. And now I've kind of scaled it back. Now I'm like Nirvana unplugged kind of thing, and I've scaled it back. It's a battle here, a battle there. I'll commentate over it, I'll do this, I'll do that, but nothing too ambitious, because I've done all that. I've paid my dues, and we're good to go. And I'm really happy where I am right now with my YouTube channel. It's just kind of, I've proved myself, I guess, as a YouTuber, as a World of Tanks YouTuber, and it's kind of like love me or leave me. I've done it. I've done my bit for World of Tanks YouTube. So right now it's like more about me and my subs, making a connection, playing the game, talking about tanks, chilling at the Holiday Inn, and that's about it. It's very simple now. It's laid back. It's reduced workload. That's the most significant factor, and I'm really happy. I'm really happy. Because you got to ask yourself, is it all worth it? Anybody who's under the impression that us YouTubers, we make any kind of significant money, we don't. It's as simple as that. Bottom line, we don't. Up until about December, there was some money there, enough for, I'd say, premium time each and every month, maybe a premium tank. But now, ever since January, it kind of changed dramatically, and it does so each and every year on YouTube, because the advertisers kind of, their budget just goes, it kind of disappears straight after Christmas. And all, I've heard this mentioned a million times before with other YouTubers, like, where's the money, man? Come January, it's literally, now the money is like, it's pocket money. My son gets more pocket money than I do, at the moment. So, why do we do this? We do this for the love. It's literally for that, making a connection with my subs, with people that play this game, sharing this game, talking about tanks, me discovering tanks, sharing those tanks with you, how to play them, and yeah, just experiencing the game with you guys. And so I'm happy with where I'm at, so we're good to go. And as far as tanks, I'm kind of stretching it a little bit, because I'm buying a lot of tanks and I'm discovering a lot of gems, and I'm going back a lot, like, to the lower tier tanks, because they were kind of like ignored, I'd say. It was all about the tier 10, tanks, and I used to play nothing but tier 10. God help me. Now when I'm playing these lower tier tanks, and they're fantastic tanks, they're amazing tanks, tons of fun. Easy 8 Cromwell, Hellcat. Never 6 months ago, it was all about tier 10. And I'm playing these lower tier tanks, discovering these lower tier tanks, and not only that, I'm discovering a whole other side to the game. It's so much less aggravation when you're not playing tier 10. When I don't play a whole evening of tier 10, I just stay away from tier 10. because some of those tanks have got such hang-ups, and some of the players have got such bad habits, and it's just yeah, it's kind of like, I don't know, like a dysfunctional family at tier 10. They're up there. They got the tools, they got the know-how, they got the mojo, but they're at the same time they're dysfunctional because they're stuck in their ways. The tanks have got their hang-ups. The players are stuck in their ways, and when you bring it down to lower tier, it's kind of, it's like the parting of the Red Sea. It's much easier. It's more free flowing, the game, and it's a game. It really is a game. Whereas at tier 10, it's like, what the F is this? I'm still aiming for my tier 10s and all of that good stuff. And but yeah, it's not a priority for me now, and before I used to always like tier 10, that'll get the views in. Now I really don't give a crap, I really don't. I do what I want as far as my uploads are concerned and my YouTube channel is concerned, because all I want to do is have fun and connect with you guys. Nothing else, nothing more. Playing my platoons with my buddies once a week, maybe twice a week, and the reason why, and another reason is I'm going back to these lower tier tanks, is I'm fixing a lot of their stats. I mean, I've got some really terrible stats in some tanks that I don't even remember playing. Like my medium tanks. My third or fourth most played tank is a Panzer 3-4. I don't even remember playing in that tank, and it had a win rate of like 30%. And I had like 150 games in the thing. I was like, I don't even remember playing this tank, and it must have been when I was grinding towards the E100. I'm guessing, But I rebought it. I was like, nah, doesn't ring a bell. Maybe it's my older, more mature age. I don't know. So, but anyhow, so I'm going back and fixing some older stats. Stug free, Cromwell. I mentioned, when I first got the Cromwell, I was like, huh? I had 20 games in that thing, and I think I won like 2 games. So all these tanks, these little tanks here and there, kind of pulling down my overall win rate. So I'm going back, and because I'm thinking, yeah, my win rate should be higher. Why is it higher? Oh, look at all these crappy little tanks. Okay. So I said, don't really give a crap about my win rate, but yeah, I should go and fix these. I think Stug free, I had like 28%. Yeah, that kind of doesn't really represent me as a player. And I really don't give a crap. I kind of looking at the clans on the tanks, the forums, and they're, your win rate, blah blah blah, has to be this high, and I was wondering, what are the win rates, the stats for my platoon mates? There's Sparky, there's Demon, there's Saib, there was Owen. Owen has disappeared to GTA 5, by the way. I have not heard from him God knows how long. Go Michigan, and so many other people have played with me in platoons, and Stinger, etc, etc. But I haven't got a clue what their stats are, what their win rates are, what this is, I have never had a look at their win. I could not give a toss. I couldn't care less. I've never, the only time I check some of these stats is, I guess, I don't know, when I'm on the forums and somebody's talking about something and I want to check, do they know what they're talking about? But my platoon mates, my buddies, I couldn't have a clue. First and foremost, it's like, do I get along with you? Are you that's what's important to me. I could not give a toss what your stats are. I'm here to have fun. And truth be told, I have played with some unicorns. Unicorns? It's unicorns. Sorry. I have played with a lot of unicorns in the past, and I can think of off the top of my head like at least two or three, and I played with them, and I'm like, dude, you're a fantastic player, but you're so boring to you're literally. Didn't get a invite in the next platoon. Not putting them down, but I'm like, you need to be fun. You need to be animated and talk and anyhow, whatever. Anyhow, so real happy with the direction my channel is going. Very happy, all of that good stuff. But I have scaled everything back. Because as long as there's a connection between me and you guys, and we talk about tanks and all of that good stuff. And I did the KV5 competition the other day. I was bugging Wargaming forever, saying, please, can I have a KV5? Can I have a KV5? Give us a KV5. And finally, the pestering paid off. They gave me 2 KV5s. Did that competition. It was cool. But at the same time, when I did the competition, I was like, no, this is not me. It was too much responsibility. I was because I wanted to do it for WizKen's 4K sub thing, and that kind of fell through. And so I was like, I was left all alone to give away these KV5s, and I was like, no, whatever. And and I gave some codes to Colonel as well, and the Arrow Reborn, and because what the hell do I need codes for? I'm fine. I'm 2K subs. You don't get that much of a significant boost when you do these like competitions, and you do and you don't, and it's kind of like, I've done it a few times. That's fine. If anybody needs codes out there, let me know. I'll bug them on your behalf, and if you like, and it's all good. So anyhow, so like I said, with my tanks, I think I'm stretching myself way too much with the actual game, due to the fact I'm kind of spreading myself really thin, buying way too many tanks, and I don't have enough silver. I think I have the Soviet tier rates, both lines unlocked, but I don't have any silver. I don't have any silver, so I need to make a change there. Figure something out. Possibly, maybe I might buy that 5 million silver package. I don't know. I've never, not a big fan of that, but I need silver. I really do need silver. I need to figure something out. I need to figure out better economics when it comes to grinding and all of that good stuff. And because I spread myself out way too thin. I'm currently, I think, working on like 5-6 tier 10s, road to tier 10s. But anyhow, we'll figure it out. It's still all good. I still have fun, and it's a ton of fun. That's the main thing. And we're all good. And what else? I'm kind of back on the forums as well. I kind of quit the forums about 6 months ago because of trolling, and I kind of realized, well, why are you responding to these people? If you met because I don't know their ages, and that kind of hit me. If I met like a 16-year-old in the street and he was kind of trolling me face to face, would I even respond? I just like walk away and just laugh. So why am I responding to each and every negative thing on the forums? And now I'm kind of back on the forums, and anything negative, I'm like, couldn't give it a toss, really. Couldn't give a shit. you know. But before it was like I stand up for myself. I give as good as I get. But why should I? You know, why should I? If the person, you know, writing the comment is 16, you know, what do I give a toss? What a, you know, if a 16-year-old has a low opinion of me, you know, you know, I couldn't care less. Yeah, so I'm back on the forums, and so it's all good. It's all nice, you know. You kind of participate in the banter on there, and but it's the forums. It's okay. It's a nice place, I guess. There's a lot of yeah, I'm not gonna say. Anyway, it's not my job. So anyhow, take it easy, guys. Rambling there, all good. If you guys want me to do, you guys haven't got any questions for me, go ahead, put it in the comments. I'll answer them. Maybe I'll do a Q&A sometimes. I haven't got a clue. I'm actually taking some time off. Very, very shortly. I'm going to be playing a lot more World of Tanks. And I plan on unlocking everything before Xbox One. That is my ultimate goal. That is my ultimate aim. I want to go into Xbox One with all tanks unlocked. You know, it's going to be kind of... it's not going to work if it's coming out next month. But I don't think so. You know, I think Christmas. Anyhow, I've yacked on enough. Terribly sorry. Take it easy, guys. Adios, muchachos.